He's trying to guide believers to what he truly thinks is right. He's reading from a manuscript of scientific lore. Throw away the method, you don't need it anymore. Tree crusher, the Lord of non-belief. If you can't prove it, no one can get ready for the brief. A dedicated skeptic, we all know what that means. He's lurking in the shadows and crushing all your dreams.
Don't believe in aliens, they're never going to land. Don't believe in cryptids that leave footprints in the sand. Don't believe in spirits appearing from the dead. The only demons out there are living in your head. Dream crusher, the Lord of non-belief. If you can't prove it, no one can get ready for the grave. A dedicated skeptic, we all know what that means. He's lurking in the shadows and crushing all your dreams. Dream crusher, the Lord of non-belief. If you can't prove it, no one can get ready for the grave. A dedicated skeptic, we all know what that means.
Hey guys, happy Friday the 13th. I don't know where Kenny went, so it's just me tonight.
We're walking under a ladder.
Just kidding.
There we go. Happy Friday the 13th, everybody. Time to get superstitious.
Yeah, he'll never give me the mic, so.
Yeah. No. We cannot let Donna have free reign. Oh my goodness. That would be chaos. All right. Chaos. I saw what happened when we did it one time. We let you and Taryn, the fourth tortured soul. Yeah, beautiful. All right, let's say hi to people really quick because we got a guest tonight and we want to get to them because we want to learn about some superstitions. So, hello to Michael Burkeen, Dragon Ranger. We got, who else? Dave Valley. Ooh, Jordan I'm gonna butcher this last name. Shoetmer. I'm sorry. I apologize in advance. We got Chevy. We got Kit Ford's in the house. Julie N, formerly R. Rawside Paranormal's in the house. We got Ghost Wiener. What's up, Ghost Wiener? Everyone that's been watching the that members only stuff. Thanks to Ghost Wiener because he did awesome. What else we got? We got Julie Jaya. Going down the list here, trying to get through them quick so we can get to our guests. Teach It Forward. That's Damn It Bob. Damn It Bob's in the house. Giselle L. We got Diana's here. Caroline Saxby. We got Cat Mac. What's up? It's date night, Cat Mac. We're going to see Cat later. What? Oh my God. Damn It Bob's in the house again, too. Shauna. John Michael. John without an H. Cree Storm's in the house. What's up? Dotson 510. Larry's in the house. We got so many people. I know. There's 60 to 65 people already. That's great. Skylark is in the house. Sue Mackey. Hey, Sue. How you doing? Got your stuff on display. Going down. We got so many people. Wow. Up. Elf. Oh, this is the name I keep getting messed up. And I don't think I ever pay attention to chat to know if I'm messing it up or not. Elphaba. I like that. That's like, we can say that like Elphaba. Donna's jumping ahead. She's got a cheat sheet. Yeah, there's a lot. Genesis. All right. I'm jumping ahead. Because oh my God, there's so many people. Well, thank you everyone for joining us. Let us go over the rules real quick just before we start, before we bring our awesome guest on tonight. Boom. There we go. Rule number 1 is that you are welcome to ask questions. That's what the show is about. It's an educational show. This is how we learn. We ask questions. We're skeptics. That's what we're doing. Rule number 2 is that I don't know everything. You guys that watch all the time, you know that. Yeah, there's no. Donna can vouch for it. But also, just in case you ask a question and there is no answer, understand that even guests don't have all the answers. But we're going to try and figure it out. If we can, we'll look it up for you. Rule number 3. Hey, Jade Kitten. We follow the Patrick Swayze rule here, and that means be nice. You can be in the chat room and you can discuss things. You can have conversations. You can debate. But please do not devolve into name calling or just basically don't be a dick. That's what it comes down to, because if you are, Donna will boot you out of here and you're gone. It's like a black hole of the internet. We never see you again. Rule number 4 is that if you do have a question for our guest, please put a capital Q in front of it and Donna will cue it for later. You like what I did there? I'm smart. And number 5 is my favorite rule of all time is drink up.
Yeah, I had my water tonight, so.
That's okay. That's all right. Alcohol is optional. Yep. It's not a necessity, but I do like it. Release the Kraken. All right. So let me put our guest thing on. Guest, what is this called? Banner. We'll say that. That's good. And we will bring on our guest, Margaret Downey. There she is. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Doing well. Happy Friday the 13th.
Yes. I'm so excited. I've been wanting to talk to you about this kind of stuff for ever since I knew or found out that you did this. This character. I wanted to talk to you, like sit down and talk. And I think this is really going to be the first time we're going to be able to just chat for a while. So I'm excited. So the first question that I do ask every new guest is, what's your origin story? So tell us a little bit about who you are.
Okay. Well, I was born in Baton Rouge, Louisiana in 1950. And my family is Irish and Puerto Rican. So very superstitious characters in those particular. I have been very active as an activist, a social activist. I'm the president of the Free Thought Society and the president of the Thomas Paine Memorial Association. So today I'm dressed as the Friggatriskaidekaphobia treatment nurse, one of several characters that I've developed to teach and educate people. The other being Madame Bonneville, who talks about Thomas Paine. And and then different characters like Eva Ingersoll.
Oh,
I teach about their relationship and Robert Ingersoll. So I love being the Friggatriskaidekaphobia treatment nurse because I cannot stand superstitions. My entire family, they were crazy superstitious. We had seances on Friday nights.
Wait a minute. What?
Yeah, my auntie thought that a dead soldier was going to come back and marry her, using a Ouija board all the time. And I thought it was the most ridiculous mindset and I wanted to break away from it. So one of the things that I did was during the seances, they would always ask for a sign. So I would be in the basement. And I figured out how to turn the lights off by pulling certain things out of the fuse box. So that would be the sign. And it would just be me. And then they'd ask, tell us where you are. Who are you? Are you here? And I'd take a broomstick and pound on the floor with different messages. Then I'd run outside and I'd throw little pebbles at the window. And of course, my family would freak out. And I just thought it was the funniest thing to poke fun at superstitions. This started when I was 10 years old.
How old were you? 10 years old. 10 years old, you were doing this. You were playing pranks on your family. That's
Yes.
great. Did you ever tell them?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I would have never told. I would have, because that's like in my growing up in my family. If I would have done that, no, I would have gotten my ass beat. Yeah.
Well, when I became the family atheist, I went ahead and told them everything.
Okay.
But if they love me, they love me. If they don't, I'll never hear from them again.
Right. Did that cause any problems when you told them that you were an atheist?
With a few, yeah. I had a few aunts and uncles, disowned me. But I had a few aunts and uncles that loved me so much and didn't care and didn't preach to me and would still say things like, well, good luck, knock on wood and break a leg. But, I can't really come back every single time and say, well, there's no such thing as luck.
Right. Right.
So I don't confront too many people about it. Some I do.
So what is friggatriskaidekaphobia? Did I say that right?
Yes, you broke it into little paragraphs there. Little passages. So I'll start with Frigg, okay?
Okay.
Frigg in ancient times was really a goddess, very much like Venus. So they were the goddesses of love. And actually, they may have been the same goddess because ancient records, don't really specify. But anyway, Frigg came to name the date of the time of the week as Friday.
Friday. Okay.
So that's
is that also Odin's wife? Frigg?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And Triskaideka is a Greek word that means 13.
Okay.
And then, of course, you know what phobia is. It's fear. So you put those together and you have the beautiful word friggatriskaidekaphobia.
I have to think. I love how it just rolls off your tongue. I have to think about the word. And when I started doing it, when we planned this, I wrote it down. I had a little post-it note and it broke it down to friggatriskaidekaphobia, like 4 lines. And I had it on post-it note and I kept staring at it going, friggatriskaidekaphobia, because my Philly accent will not let me say those words right. So I had to practice and learn it. So I'm very happy that I can say it. All right. So do you know what's the history? Do you know the history of this? Like, where did it come from? Like, is it real?
You mean the fear of it?
Yes. Is there really a fear of Friday the 13th?
Oh, it is so real. It's so real that I actually get phone calls from people on Friday the 13th, scared to go to work, scared that their trepidation about the day is going to ruin everything for them. And I've actually said to someone over the phone, okay, I'm not really a nurse for one, but there's no such thing as bad luck. It's what you put into it. It's circumstances. And, I explain the whole thing about people remember hits of bad luck and forget about all the good things. So anyway, it's very real to some people, and it is a phobia. Okay. So I actually have a couple of books I want to recommend to people who have either a friend or a relative that might be superstitious. There's one by Stuart Voss.
Oh.
Yeah, it's called Believing in Magic. I love the black cat on the front. And then children. Oh my gosh, it's never too early to talk about this with your children. Don't be mean.
I have that.
You have it? Yes.
I have it. I have a copy of that. Yeah.
Doug Harris wrote that. And there's a couple of other books I could recommend later, but we really should address superstitions because they can become harmful. They can become a situation where, you're believing strange things like alternative medicine and ghosts and other silly superstitions. So that's why I like to attack that.
So what are some, like you mentioned, it could be dangerous. It could be beneficial. Could be beneficial for us not to believe in them. So what are some of the most dangerous ones? Like
Oh, the
what?
dangerous ones would be found in villages in Africa, where they blame a child or a woman they don't like as being a witch, just trying to get the bad luck, out of the village. Albino people are victims of superstition because the superstition is that they have certain powers, and even death comes to albinos that people try to get their body parts. Ugh.
Right. I spoke with Leo Igwe. He came by here on a tour of the United States, and he stopped here and was able to give a lecture. But I was able to sit down and talk to him, and some of the stuff, it blew my mind that in this day today there are still these medieval type superstitions where people.
But even in the United States, Kenny, being superstitious actually cost millions of dollars in the economy. People don't buy houses, people don't buy cars, people don't go to work, and won't even fly. So they cancel their reservations when they realize it's Friday the 13th. So there's an economical blow to this superstitious day that really shouldn't be a day. A day that is counted as bad luck day.
So the burning question in my mind is, did this fear of Friday the 13th come from the film, or what was it date back before that?
Oh no, this is ancient times. Yeah. There's all kinds of stories about how it started. Like even Christians believe that the 13th person at Jesus's Last Supper was the reason why he was a victim the next day for the crucifixion. So that number 13 at the supper, and there's all kinds of myths generated around why Friday the 13th. Something about I think there's a similar story in the Norse culture about a dinner that went wrong. And 13 people at the dinner. And even today, I have actually witnessed some parties that have an extra chair because they only have 13 guests, but they put the extra chair there, so it would be the 14th having a meal with them.
Right. I've seen, like, back in my EMT days, I rode an ambulance, basic rescue, and hospitals. So many hospitals I would go in wouldn't have a 13th floor. Well, let me correct myself. They did have a 13th floor, but they called it 14. So many hotels have done that, where you get in and it's a joke when we get into the elevator. It's like, hey, look, they skipped 13. That's funny. Can we have a 14th floor room? I would like a 14th floor room.
Well, it will eventually become silliness. And hopefully when people think about, where was there really the Knights Templar about, being arrested, all of them being arrested on Friday, October 13th, 1307. Well, what does that have to do with today?
Right.
Nothing.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So what are some, I guess the number 13 is the big part of this. Because I think different cultures, I don't know, does Japanese, is 13 a big deal over there too?
No, they have a different number. I think
Is it 4?
Or 4 and 6.
Okay.
Yeah. So, it's different cultures have different numbers that they find upsetting. And, if I lived in those countries, I would know them and their origins, but I
Right,
don't.
right. That's okay. So, what other superstitions do we know of? Like, what other superstitions have you? I guess are popular and you've dealt with.
Oh, so many. Of course, the ladder and the mirror. Hey,
Mhm.
I understand we might have a mirror breaking ceremony today.
We will be having a mirror breaking ceremony right after our break. So we're going to do our trivia right before break, but we're also going to do the mirror breaking after the break.
Okay.
So we're looking forward to that. We're going to have someone break a mirror for us, and that was your idea. So we're going to have that, and we're all going to get bad luck. All of you, everyone in the chat room, you're all getting 7 years bad luck from that. And
Well,
because
right now you're sitting under a ladder. That triangular shape of the ladder is really a symbol of the Holy Trinity.
Oh.
And what you're doing is you're disturbing and desecrating God. Yeah.
That Trinity. I thought you were talking about Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. That's my that is my Trinity.
There's a way to get rid of the bad luck. So, Kenny, you have to spit 3 times through the ladder's rungs, or you cross your fingers until a dog is seen, or you can get rid of the bad luck by walking backwards out from the ladder and making a wish.
Does the wish come true?
Well, you could also spit on a shoe and continue walking, but don't look down at the shoe until the spittle has dried.
How do you know it's dried if you can't see it? Wait, how do people come up with this shit? Like this, it seems like there's more thought into the cure for the superstition than there is to the superstition.
Mm-hmm.
So there's, what was that? 4 ways. What was the second one? You said spit through the rungs.
Across fingers until the dog is seen, or a dog is seen. Yeah.
Until the dog.
Yeah, any dog.
Any dog. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought he said, I thought you said cross fingers in front of God. And I was like, what?
No. Cross fingers until a dog is seen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then remember I said you could walk backwards.
I could walk backwards. Yeah. We're not doing that.
You're not spitting through the rungs either.
Why? It's not my ladder. It's not my ladder. I don't care. No, I won't do that.
So do you have an umbrella there, Kenny?
There's one in the doorway, the entranceway. I forgot to say, yeah, can you grab it? Yeah. Donna's going to run and get it.
Well, you should never open it indoors. So please, when you get it, open it.
I love it's like this is like you're the best parent because you're encouraging me to do things we're not supposed to do.
Well, when we do our parties, we have a slow dance where couples are dancing under an umbrella, and we always go around taking their pictures, and we have a fast dance of umbrellas. But we always caution people, don't get crazy because you could poke someone's eye out.
Right. Yeah. So you mentioned you have parties. What kind of parties are we talking about here?
Whoa. Do we have parties?
Oh, I like that. Oh.
Well, you're
I already did. Wait, watch the UFO. Oh my goodness. There you go.
It's a big umbrella.
And it's over the camera, so now all of you will suffer the bad luck. Everyone that's watching, I'm doing like a Zach Baggins kind of disclaimer here. Since you're watching this, you're also affected.
Well, would you like to know how to undo any of the umbrellas?
Yes. Sure.
Actually, you can't. No, you can't undo it. I forgot. Okay. There is something that a lot of people don't know. It's bad luck to give an umbrella as a gift. And if you drop an umbrella, you cannot pick it up. Instead, you have someone else do it for you. Or else you'll be the recipient of bad luck. But if someone else picks it up, no bad luck. Now, if a single woman drops an umbrella, you know what that means, Kenny?
She pregnant?
She will never marry. And that's all I know.
Ladies, there's your opportunity right there. you want people to stay away from you? Just drop an umbrella.
Drop
You're
your
good.
umbrella.
You're golden.
Now, I caught something you said, Kenny. You said that you're from Philadelphia.
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay. I want to tell you some stories about a couple of groups I know about. Gosh, it was 100 years ago when a group of skeptics decided to debunk Friday the 13th. And so they founded the 13 Club in New York City. And members paid $13 for a lifetime membership. And that group, believe it or not, had 3 or 4 presidents. Cleveland, Harrison, and Roosevelt all belong to this club in New York. So I know about another one in Chicago, and that was in 1941. And they were the Jinx Jabbing Jamboree, and they had dinners on Friday the 13th. Now, in Philadelphia, from 1936 to about the year 2000, 13 people gathered at 13 o'clock, which is 1:13 p.m.
13, yeah.
in non-military time. And they were known as the Friday the 13th Club. And they disbanded because they kept their numbers to 13, and they didn't encourage young people to join.
Oh man.
They should have had different groups of 13 meeting at different places.
Yeah.
Yeah. Start another group.
Yeah.
Yeah. Workaround. So all right. So is there like I guess when you walk under a ladder, you're supposed to have bad luck, correct?
Yes.
Is there like a certain bad luck, or is it just in general terms?
Oh, it's just general terms.
Okay.
But you have to use common sense when you walk under a ladder.
Of course, yes.
Because you don't want to be walking under some worker and who's painting the building.
Right. Right.
But we all can use common sense when it comes to what actions you take and what actions you don't.
Okay. And I did hear there was a superstition about not putting a hat on a bed.
Oh yeah.
Can you tell us about that?
Apparently it brings bad luck. And really I think it was invented to stop people from sitting on hats. So
okay.
Well, it's bad luck if the hat is on the bed, because they wanted to stop the hat from being destroyed by anyone sitting on it.
Right.
And actually, I think we should invent a new superstition about cell phones in theaters. That if you bring your cell phone into a theater, you're going to have very, very bad luck. And something terrible is going to happen to you after the show.
I agree. I totally agree. I try to avoid going to the theater anymore just because of that. Either I see the screen up front because someone is playing on their phone during the film, or someone forgets to turn the ringer down or something like that, or they're talking. Those people, if you're talking and having a conversation during a movie, maybe
we should make a little card that says, did you know cell phones in theaters bring bad luck?
We could make flyers. Start posting them in theaters. Just as we go in, just post them in the theaters. Right. Not tell management, nothing. Just put them on the seats and stuff like that. And yeah, we'll start a new superstition. I like that.
Well, I like that. You asked me about the party we give.
Yes.
And so I can describe the party.
Okay.
The best location for a party is actually in a hotel ballroom, because everybody, will be storming into this ballroom, but you have to enter the ballroom as you walk under the ladder. Okay? That's important. There's always a dance floor and a DJ, and the DJ is playing, songs related to superstitions. I've collected 100 songs like that. We always have a bar area because it's important to serve a $13 drink that we call Love Potion number 9.
Okay.
Long Island iced tea. And I tell you, the people are nutty by the end of the party.
That's my kind of party.
And what we do is we set up a superstition museum against the walls of the ballroom, and we display superstitions all along those tables. And they're in groups like household items, animals, food, and clothing. And we have signs by everything so that people can be educated as they walk around the ballroom.
Okay.
And I also collect sign-up sheets for a drawing for the person who's going to ceremoniously break a mirror. And we also always have a piñata. The piñata has been in the past a leprechaun, a ghost, and a fairy. The fun continues through the night with games like Level the Leprechaun bowling game. And that's where we bowl down these little leprechaun pins.
Oh my gosh.
And then we have ladder limbo, which is self-explanatory. We do it at the end of the evening while everybody has had their love potion number 9s, and some people do somersaults under there and they go crazy. Then we also have a trash your horoscope dance.
Ooh.
And that's where you take your zodiac sign and you crumple it up and you dance over to the trash can and you throw it in, and the best dancer gets the prize. So now that I've told you all about the party, I can actually show you some photos of our past events.
Oh.
And I'm going to ask Kenny to show what I sent to him. And the song that you're going to hear was written and sung by my dear friend, James Clue. And he wrote the song just for us.
So I'm going to switch our banner to give more to that. And I'm going to, let's see, I think this one. Yep, there we go. And we're going to hit play. So hopefully everyone can see or hear this. Let me know in the comments if you can hear this, because I don't remember if I hit the button.
What I'm talking about. Superstition was all the who that superstition. Won't you tell me there's superstition? Are you serious? Superstition or just delirious? Come on. What happened when you learn it ain't that magic? Black cat 13 under light, smack crack, key ring, wishbone, rabbit, egg, near ring, 666, circle, salt, dog, gold, out, nine. No, everybody tell me it's the way home. What happened when you learn it ain't that magic? No. Superstition was all the who that superstition. Won't you tell me there's superstition? Are you serious? Superstition or just delirious? Come on. What happens when you learn it ain't that magic? Oh. Trick, treat, bless you, happy grandma, umbrella on the inside, blow the rollers, cross around the digital.
Randy.
The devil took your mind. No, everybody tell me it's the way home. What happens when you learn it ain't that magic? No.
Leonard.
That's what we did back then. Go on. What happens when you learn it ain't that magic? Oh. Style of all the choice, pork, branch, pork, chop, any up, good love, birds, nest, give it a rest. All your friends in line now. All your friends in line now. I seem to go on.
My bad.
Superstition. Who it is? Superstition. 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 Come on. Come on. Come on. Superstition. Who it is? Superstition. Tell me this. Superstition.
Yeah.
Superstition. Or just delirious. Come on. What happened when you learned it? What happens when you learn it? Magic. What happens when you learn it? Magic. What happens when you learn?
Oh, that was fun.
Well,
was-
I hope everybody enjoyed seeing the pictures.
I do too. I mean, that was fun. The song is catchy.
Yeah.
Like, what is that?
So, I'm encouraging everyone to do their own anti-superstition party. But if you really want to go big, I created a binder. Let's see.
Other way. There you go. There you go.
A binder that can help people put on a party. So this binder has party pictures. It's got like how to host a party, information about don't reinvent a press release. I've got one in here for you. Samples of posters, invitations, postcard announcements. I've got sound bites and media interviews and newspaper articles. So if anyone wants to put on a good anti-superstition party, first of all, invite me.
There you go.
But secondly, I can help anyone through email. I can just send you information, what you might want to have to make it a success. I've been on the front page of local newspapers on Friday the 13th. The Philadelphia Inquirer put me on when I had James Randi as a guest, and I was on the front page of the local paper. And in California, when we did one there, we had front page coverage. It was so great. It's a great media.
Yeah. That's fun. All right. So in just a few minutes, we're going to do our trivia. So Jordan, if you're out there, hop on. I see Kat is in the background now. So as soon as Jordan gets on, we can do our trivia. But so these parties, how many parties did you have?
I have lost count. Right?
That's nice. That's nice.
But we really give it all. And I have to just say that the volunteers have been so wonderful. Heather Henderson was a misfortune teller once. That particular job is a lot of fun. And my friend Christina Jones has been that, and several other people. I have costumes for everybody.
Okay, that's good. That's good. We're like we were talking before the show, we're trying to get a superstition bash back up. We had a couple here that started, and you got this right. You knew this better than I did. In 1995, we had, I think, 2 or 3 years in a row we had them. And I actually pulled out the flyer that we had from 95. I think it's 95. But it was really cool. We dug this out of the archives and put it on display. We're hoping to do it again and set up things just like you had, like stations where people can learn about superstitions from different countries, different cultures, and go from there. And I actually tried contacting the Guinness Book of World Records because I wanted to see if we could get like the top record for how many superstitions were broken in one run.
I have the rules for the world records in this binder.
Oh, awesome.
That was one of my goals.
Oh, well, you're definitely part of this party.
We got to do it. Yeah, we got to try and do it.
So I mentioned the Miss Fortune Teller. Okay, so
Yes.
Miss Fortune Teller goes around and she has these cards, and people pick a card and she reads their misfortune. You will lose your cell phone today.
Oh.
Everyone will know it was you who farted. There's a cartoon anvil in the sky with your name on it. Toilet tissue will get stuck to your shoes. This is pretty bad. I shouldn't say this one.
That's
Oh, well.
okay.
You will die alone.
Oh, that is so sad.
That is sad.
Oh my goodness. Take that one out.
Okay. This one's good. Romance is not in your future.
Okay.
So anyway, you get the idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we got our contestants. We got both contestants. They're in the background. Are you ready to go with some questions?
Yes.
Yeah. You take
right.
a minute. You can take a minute there. Let me bring on.
So how are we gonna play this?
So basically, let me get them on here first,
Okay.
and so they can hear. Hey there. What's up, everybody?
How's it going?
Good.
Hey guys.
Hi.
Hey, Kat.
So we have
How's it going?
Kat and who else?
Kat and Jordan.
Jordan.
So
Okay.
you want me to flip my camera around so that way it's
Yeah, if you can. Yeah. So it
One
fills the
second here.
screen.
I wasn't quite sure how you wanted me to
And Kenny, just for you.
rotate.
Thing number 2.
If it'll rotate, otherwise I can back out and log back in too.
That's all right. You're fine.
Okay.
You're fine. We're just here to have fun.
Okay.
All right. So I have both your names here so I can keep score. So Margaret, you want to tell them what the rules are, or if any, what we're doing?
It's a multiple choice. So I'll give you a multiple choice, and you just do your best. And it's the first one. What, to wave their hand?
Oh, I guess yeah. You
Oh,
have to your
yeah.
to answer the question.
Okay.
Put your hand up.
Okay. Superstitious folks believed that your house will catch on fire if A, you let your insurance lapse, B, you live near or next to the city fire department, or C, a hare runs by your house.
Well, Jordan.
If your house is near the fire department.
No.
Oh.
What's your answer, Kat?
Oh, she.
Oh, can you
It-
go?
If
So,
a hare
uh,
crosses in front of your house.
Yes.
I've
Excellent.
never
Okay.
heard that one before, so that was just a wild guess.
I didn't hear it before either, so don't worry about it. Okay. Next.
According to superstitions, what will happen if you find a horseshoe with the hoof space open towards you? A, all of your problems will be solved. B, you will soon step on a road apple. Or C, you will win the Kentucky Derby.
Kat.
All of your problems will be solved.
Yes.
Oh.
This is why they
Okay,
put
so
that
I've never
wreath
heard
of
that one either.
roses, that U-shaped wreath of roses on the winners of the horse races. Okay. Some people cover mirrors after a death in the family. Do you know why? Is it A, so that people in mourning will not be shocked at how awful they look in black? Or B, to keep the soul of the departed from entering the mirror? Or C, to ensure that the deceased will not turn into a vampire?
Jordan.
It's B.
Yes, it is B. So
Yes.
the legend is that a soul departing can enter the mirror and never make it to heaven.
I felt bad. I was like, I'm like, no, that's not the one. I'm like, oh shit, I can't. I gotta stop.
So why will we never find a superstitious person in new clothes on Monday through Saturday? A, the spirit of greed will not approve. B, new clothes contain designer spirits that don't like days normally devoted to work. Or C, new clothes must be blessed on Sunday by attending church.
Kat.
I think it has to do with blessing of the clothes.
I would say that too.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what I would have guessed, but I didn't know.
Don't
Okay.
hold back, dude. She's beating you 3-1. You gotta
I'm well
take
aware
a chance,
because
man.
I jumped off the gun on the fire department.
Next
This
question.
kumite is going my way.
Yeah.
What will happen if you sleep in the light of a full moon? A, you will be attacked by a wild animal. B, you will dream about being chased by a giant buttocks. Or C, you will go crazy.
Jordan?
Jordan.
See,
You'll go crazy.
Okay, Jordan got it right.
Why is it not the buttocks?
yeah. Who doesn't want a giant buttocks chasing them around?
I won. That is gonna haunt my
Well,
dreams.
so many men date Kim
Or
Kardashian.
Your
You
dreams are
think
your
that would be a
nightmares,
good thing,
Kenny.
right?
Your nightmares.
That's gonna be a photo. I'm gonna tell my AI generator to make me a picture of a giant buttocks chasing me.
Kenny, can you send me that exact picture? That would be awesome.
Now remember, Kenny, I wrote all these. So now you know how my mind works.
You are a freak. I
Now,
love it.
here's the next question. A woman
Okay.
A woman will visit if you A, chill a bottle of champagne, B, drop a fork, or C, drop a diamond.
Jordan,
Drop a diamond.
Nope.
Cat?
cat for the
Drop
save.
a fork.
You're right.
Oh yeah.
Right. And dropping a knife means that a man will visit.
Oh,
Oh,
I would drop more of them.
wait a minute.
Unless you drop it on your foot and then you're visiting the ER.
Yeah, right.
Here's the next question. Under the category of watch out, if you meet a person with eyes too close together, that person is A, really a space alien, B, selfish and dishonest, or C, nearsighted, according to superstitions.
Jordan.
selfish and dishonest.
Yes,
Yes.
winner.
I'm just trying to catch up at this point. I keep shooting myself in the foot.
It's 3-4. So
4-3.
it's Jordan's got 3, Kat's got 4. So we're gonna go until either break or Margaret runs out of questions.
Oh, well, I've got a lot of questions. Okay.
Oh, all right.
We might be here all night.
Here's the next one. What would a superstitious person do if he feels the evil eye is on him? This is an evil eye from Santorini. A, cross your fingers. B, spit. C, smile. You're on candid camera.
Kat.
Spit.
Is it spit?
Yes.
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 I
Yeah.
had cut out and didn't even hear her question, so I was just like,
Oh, okay.
just like, yeah,
Sorry,
I'll just
buddy.
let it play out.
That's your bad luck.
Yeah. I had walked under a ladder
I am
earlier
wearing-
today. I mean, it was destined to happen.
I'm wearing my 13th tiara, so it's bringing me good luck.
Ooh, nice. I like your style.
Should have found a black cat earlier. Maybe it would have brought me good luck this time. Counteract.
I have one of those too. I'm just
Maybe-
stacking the odds, really.
Oh, she's got me
Between
beat. She's just stacking this up right now.
Jordan,
It's not good.
between questions, just run around with scissors.
Hold on.
Jordan.
He goes.
Okay,
All right, we're
Jordan.
good to go.
Jordan,
All
put your head towards your camera. I'm going to do a CAT scan.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, according to superstition, why shouldn't you look at a cobra? A, you will be compelled to purchase really expensive boots. B, you will increase your chances of throwing double eyes in the game of craps, or C, you will become immobilized?
Jordan?
Immobilized.
Yes. Answer.
Look at that. The scissors worked.
No, the CAT scan.
Do I need to find more scissors?
Just keep
Do I
them in
need to
your
flip
hand.
Do I need to
Don't
flip
put
a
them
coin?
down. Don't put them down.
Now, what type of bird do superstitious people believe brings bad luck? A, peacock, B, a vulture, or 3, storks?
Jordan.
Vulture.
Wrong.
What? Really?
Cat for the save. Steal. That's good. I like that.
Cat can save.
Storks.
No.
Oh!
Oh, I'm not dead yet.
The peacock brings bad luck because peacock feathers supposedly have an evil eye in the design.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I actually was expecting you to say crow.
But my
for one
tiara's
of the
got peacock
guesses.
feathers in it.
Your dick does.
All right.
I was,
So-
I was
And
fully
don't
prepared
storks
for
bring
crow.
babies, and those are icky.
So I hope we have some pirate lovers here tonight because this is a pirate question. Why do parrots always wear an earring? A, to hear better. B, to give them good eyesight. Or C, to signal their sexual preferences.
Jordan?
To see? Oh.
Yes, it
Oh,
is to give them good eyesight.
Damn.
Oh, okay.
We are tied up, people.
Okay.
Scissors, Kenny. It's the
Next
scissors.
question. Next question involves a horseshoe. Horseshoe. Superstitious people hang a horseshoe in their bedroom to protect them from, fill in the blanks. A, nightmares. B, another stud invading their space. C, hoof and mouth disease.
Jordan.
A. Nightmares.
Yes, nightmares. Nightmares.
That's-
Saying it the right way.
That's not the answer I was going with.
Oh, you were going to
Well,
go
see,
for
I
the
don't want
stud?
any other studs because otherwise my fiance might leave me. So
Yeah.
we don't need that.
Okay, should we keep? Do we have time? Are we going to go?
Yeah, we still have about 6 minutes.
If you give knives as a gift, always include a. Here's some samples.
Kat already raised her hand.
She
Over
might
here.
have me beat then.
A, transcripts from the O.J. Simpson murder trial. B, the instruction booklet. C, a penny. Or D, all of the above.
It's a penny or any kind of coin, really.
Yes,
Nice.
you
Nice.
are so good at this.
She either has been studying this since birth or has something sitting in front of her. I don't know.
So this is
What?
just
the camera.
why did ancient societies require women to wear a head covering, and why do some countries still require it? A, men are jealous of women's hair. Not looking at the hair of a woman brings peace to their relationship. B, the evil spirit named Jin nestled in a woman's hair at all times. C, evil spirits living in a woman's head must be contained, and a covering helps to do that.
That would explain a lot.
I'm gonna go with B because Jin sounds like a great name.
You are absolutely correct.
Yes.
And Jin is a male evil spirit that loves to nestle in a woman's hair. The expression, he gets in my hair, developed from that superstition.
Oh.
He gets in my hair or it gets in my hair.
Well, he is a Jin.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
A woman.
This is not something
will
about Mary.
I missed that.
She's making
Something
a
about
reference.
it's not about Mary. I missed part of it too.
A woman will give birth to a hairy baby if during
You
her
said get in
pregnancy.
her hair, and I said it's not something about Mary.
Oh, okay.
Oh, funny. Okay. Shall I repeat the question?
Yes, please.
Okay. A woman will give birth to a hairy baby if during
hairy
her
baby.
pregnancy she A, doesn't shave her legs, B, drops a broom, or C, pulls her mate's hair.
Jordan?
Drops a broom.
Yes,
Oh,
because brooms have magic powers, but those powers hate to be disturbed, and they'll cast a spell on anyone who's careless. Okay.
well, yeah, brooms have magic powers. They fly.
Yeah. Do I have to
Yeah.
go grab that too? I got one sitting over in the corner.
Kat, are you on a delay?
She's definitely on a delay.
Yeah.
I kind of feel bad because I noticed that, like she's got like a 5-second delay or something.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you won't be
Yeah.
able to answer it, and Kat will pick it up.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, obviously, I fumbled the bag. How many questions now?
Okay, Kat, put your head close to the camera. We'll do another CAT scan. Get rid of that. Okay, so before going to bed, according to superstitions, you must always hang a cloth over A, your false teeth, B, a window, or C, a mirror.
Jordan?
Over a mirror.
Yes,
Over a
Yes.
mirror.
that's to ensure that your soul will stay in bed with you.
All right, let's do like 2 more questions, and then we will with each question, once you say the answer, let's give it like a 5-second delay just to make
Yep.
sure Kat catches up.
I agree. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. According to superstition, to ensure a happy marriage, you must A, have at least 10 witnesses, B, have a prenuptial agreement, C, have a baby within a year.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. We'll give it to Kat.
Yeah, we'll give it to Kat. Go ahead.
What do you got, Kat?
Have a baby within a year?
No, sorry, Kat.
Jordan?
I believe in the prenup, though. I'm
it was,
just saying.
It was A. Have witnesses. The 10
Have
witnesses.
witnesses.
Yes.
That's why weddings exist. Like you have people watch you do it.
Well,
Okay.
you're supposed to try to outwit the jealous demons by confusing them about who's getting married.
Oh,
That's
wow.
the reason for all that.
Okay.
Interesting.
Hmm.
All right, we'll do one more.
Okay, according to superstitions, 2 people should never A, make a bed together, B, take out the trash together, or C, mow the lawn together.
All right, let's give it a 5-second count. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up.
Oh, go ahead. She's
Go
got
ahead,
it.
Kat.
She's got it.
Go ahead, Kat.
Make a bed together?
Correct.
Correct.
Making a
All
bed
right.
together is supposed to bring bad luck. And I hear that the person that started this superstition was was a chauvinist man who didn't want to get involved in women's work.
I totally believe that.
All right, I think we got time for one more.
I believe that too.
What's
Oh,
the score?
What's the score?
What's the score? The score is it's 10-7. Jordan's in the lead.
I feel like I stole some of those because of the delay, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
We'll do one more. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
Some say you will receive unexpected money if you dream of A, Jesus, B, a blue dot, C, a horseshoe.
Okay. Give it 3 seconds. 2, 1, and up. All right. Give it to Jordan.
The horseshoe.
Yes.
Yes.
Horseshoe again.
All right. That's it.
Celebration
Kat,
sisters.
Kat, I'm sorry that it looks like you were on a delay. So we were trying to time it out there, but unfortunately, I don't think it worked out. But the end result is Jordan has 11 and Kat, you had seven. So Jordan is our winner. So I don't know what he's getting, but he's going to get something.
Well, I have several things. I have a key ring, and it's got the little black cat key ring.
There you go.
And then there's also mystifying
Oh, look at that.
myths. They're
Mints.
myths. They're myths.
That's cool.
Do you have a preference, Jordan?
You know what? I'll take the mints.
Okay.
Okay.
Mints
All
it
right.
is. So what you need to do is give me your mailing address, and I'll get them in the mail to you.
Okay.
Yeah. Send it to me and I'll forward it to Margaret. I'll get it to her.
Okay.
And we'll work it out.
Yeah.
So thank you guys. Thank you. Appreciate you coming on, both of you. Kat, I'm sorry about the delay. I feel bad. But it was great seeing you again. I love the tiara.
I have an idea.
What?
How about I send another mint to Kat
Oh, that would be so awesome.
Definitely, yes.
just for participating?
All right.
That is so sweet.
You're welcome.
I actually have one though.
What?
I bought one of those and I sent one to Kenny.
Well, then you can open one and eat it, and then you save it. That's what all us collectors do.
It's
We
true.
buy 2 of everything, so we can open one and play with it.
Or I can find something else at my storage unit. Something that will surprise you.
Ooh,
Teach me,
okay.
Obi-Wan.
All right, guys. Thank you for
I
participating.
love
I'm
the
going to
sound of
let
that.
you guys
Thank you so
go.
much.
We're going to go to break, but thank you guys. I'm going to put you guys in the back room. There we go. And Margaret, we're going to go on a break. Everyone else, we're going to go on a break for about, where is it? I got to find it. There it is. 4 minutes and 9 seconds from now.
And what?
Oh,
when we
wait.
come back?
Never mind. It's not from now. When we come back, we're going to have Laura. Hopefully, Laura, if you're watching, come on. We'll bring you on. She'll do the mirror breaking ceremony, and then we'll move on to viewer questions. So is that good?
Yeah.
All right. So now this is the take 2. We're going to go on break. We'll see you back here in 4 minutes and 9 seconds from now.
And now for something completely different.
Welcome, my fellow skeptics. Welcome, one and all. I am the chief investigator. Oh, come along, old chap. We will have a ball. Now, if you will excuse me, it's time to open the mic. Good night. Good night. Kenny Biddle for name investigating's my game, and I will have at it. Quid pro quo. As the head of this committee, hunting for ghosts can be shitty, but there is nothing better that I know. I am a skeptic through and through. I question everything, don't you? Let's open the bar and have some questions, alright? Maybe you will two. Who knows? There may be ghosts in the machine, but trust me, I am not so keen. I prefer to see these things clearly, not in 144p. I am skeptic through and through. I question everything, don't you? If you don't think I am right, let's open mic night. Yeah, yeah. I am a skeptic through and through. I question everything, don't you? If you don't think I am right, let's open mic night. Yeah. If you have an answer or two, let Kenny Biddle solve it for you. Let Kenny Biddle solve it for you. The one and only Kenny Biddle. Kenny Biddle. Kenny Biddle. Kenny
Dun, 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 dun. I love that. I love that the music. All right. So before we get into viewer questions, we do have our mirror breaking volunteer. Let me bring her on. Hey, Laura.
Hi, how you
Am I
going?
saying that right? Laura?
Laura, yeah.
Okay, Laura.
Should,
Okay,
should
good.
we give her a warning, Kenny?
Sure.
Now, people believe that a mirror is a reflection of their soul or other self, and any reference with the other self would injure it. So mirrors were invented, and when they broke, it was thought that the other self was going to experience 7 years of bad luck. So it actually stems from a Roman belief that life renewed itself every 7 years, and since breaking a mirror meant broken health, it was believed that the person who broke it would need 7 years to recover. Are you ready for the challenge?
I'm ready. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do this. She's like, boom, I got a hammer. I'm ready to hit some shit.
Don't hit the kitty.
Hello. Oh my God, you're gonna.
Okay, the mirror comes out the kitty.
That was
The
like,
mirror comes out the kitty.
I totally
Done.
saw the scene from The Shining, and it's like, hello, kitty. Here's Johnny. All right.
Right.
Do you have safety glasses?
I've got a bag to put it in. I don't have safety glasses, but I've got a bag.
Okay.
I thought that would probably be a safe thing to do.
Is there any way you can tilt your camera down?
I could, or I could just sort of snap it up here.
Oh,
Is that all right? Or
that'll work.
because I can do that, but it'll probably be wobbly. I thought I'll just see if it'll break in here.
Don't cut yourself. We are not responsible for any injuries on this show because
Don't
of
worry.
stupid pranks that we get people to do.
Goggles on people. We have the mirror over a trash can. You know, they're given instructions. Don't keep hanging on it. So be careful.
I'm ready. I'm good. I
Ready?
got my safety glasses.
Good. I am a
Yes.
science teacher, but my safety glasses are at school. So
Here we go.
oh, there we go.
Oh, there it goes. Wow. Man, that's shattered.
That snapped. Very satisfying.
All right. You're not cut,
100%.
right? Okay.
Not at
good.
all.
Whew.
Very satisfying.
Congratulations. I'm going to send you a prize too for your bravery.
Thank you.
Ooh, look at that.
So give your address
proving.
and I'll send you something.
That's awesome.
Will do. Thank you.
That's awesome. And
Excellent.
we got to figure out, like, we got to figure out how to get a piece of that mirror here.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that
I
can't
don't
be
know
legal.
if that would survive.
No.
I'll tell you what.
I'll see what I can do.
I'll just get a mirror and break it, and we'll just pretend.
We'll pretend. Yeah.
We'll
I'll do the
pretend.
same.
It'll be
Yeah.
our secret. We won't tell anyone.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right. All
Awesome.
right.
Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you, Laura. Thank you so much
Thank
for coming
you.
on and volunteering for it. I appreciate it.
Oh,
You
thank
coming
you.
on, and let us know in 7 years if you're still here.
Yep, I'll keep you posted.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank
Bye
you.
bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. Let me see here. Let's get back here. All right. Woo. That's awesome. That was fun. I was excited. I wasn't even doing it. I was excited.
You know, a journalist came to one of our parties and he was a nervous wreck because they sent him out asking, because they wanted to make the 6 o'clock news. They wanted us to do the mirror early so that it would be on the news. But
Right.
he was going, I have to interview you. If you won't break the mirror, quickly interview. I got to get out of here. I'm surrounded by all these horrible things that are going to change my look.
Oh, poor guy. Oh.
He was a nervous wreck.
Oh my goodness. We have pictures of when the news crew was here doing it. They had a news anchor come in and break the mirror actually right outside this office here.
Wow.
I'm
That's
in because
fantastic.
I'm in PK's old office.
Are you?
That's where I am.
I
So
did
yeah,
the draperies. I did the draperies for him once.
I heard. But all right, so we have a ton of questions that I see from viewers. So I always give the disclaimer that I have no idea what people will ask. So it can be out there. Some will be on topic. Most are on topic, but sometimes they go off topic because all you people in the chat, you're crazy. But I love you, every one of you, except for Bob. No, I'm kidding. I love Bob. Obscure reference man, Tim. How did Margaret get started with this?
Oh, actually, it does involve the Center for Inquiry because in 1995, Paul Kurtz asked me to come up to be a part of an obstacle course that they were setting up for Friday the 13th. And at the time, I thought it would be really fun if I could work the bar dressed as a ghost and serve booze. Yeah,
But
I suggested that. Yeah, and I brought my ghost costume. So I observed this wonderful party atmosphere, and I just thought, I've got to take this back to Philadelphia and think of something fun. And I had a assistant who was very clever. She was extremely interested in costuming. In fact, she was in Dragon Con a couple of years ago with me, Natasha. If
Okay.
Natasha's there, hi, Natasha. We brainstormed like crazy and we came up with this character. So that's how it all got started, was really thanks to Paul Kurtz inviting me to the one event in 1995.
Oh, awesome. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, that's good. I like that. All right. Sue Mackey. Hey, Sue. Have you ever eaten at Tagger Trump Stop? I don't know what that is.
No.
Nope. I don't know what that is.
Okay.
John without an H. What's up, buddy? Some people would say, what's the harm in believing silly superstitions like walking underneath a ladder? What's your take on minor superstitions?
I say get rid of the language. Because that's the first step in becoming a critical thinker and someone who's really catching the use of language and putting superstitions in there. I have purged superstitious language from my vocabulary, and I did it purposely because, one, I wanted to not seem like I believed in that crap, and two, to help myself catch the little things that I did out of tradition, hearing
Right.
it from my family. So I think it's important, because if you stop those things from happening in your own language, in your own actions, don't pound on wood, don't do the fingers crossed when you get work done. But I think it's healthy, and that we should encourage people to do that, even if it's a minor superstition, so that they don't fall victim to other things that can cause a lot of harm in their family.
I
Like
agree.
like astrology and numerology. I have a family member who was born in Puerto Rico, and she's from my Puerto Rican side, and she believed in numerology. So she went to a numerologist for years and years and years. And finally I said to her, according to your birth certificate, you were not registered until a month after you were actually born. So your numerologist has all the wrong information. And don't you think that you could stop giving her money, because she's fooled you all these years? And she said, oh, no wonder I didn't have good advice. No wonder I made all the wrong decisions. I didn't have the right birthday.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
So anyway, I just think it's a building block to more nonsense. That's why I like to get rid of the silliness.
These are like baby steps when we talk like about minor superstitions, knocking on wood and stuff like that. These are minor things that if we can start wiping those out, which are easier to wipe out than probably the bigger ones, which are usually like really core beliefs, or they're tied into your beliefs. So if you can start small, baby steps, you can work your way up to getting rid of these other superstitions that are affecting your life, that control your life. So I think that's good advice. That really is good advice. All right. Dun, dun. Carl, what's up, Carl? Margaret, question: do people have phobias? Phobia of phobias?
I don't
afraid
know.
so.
I am not a qualified nurse. I only play one.
I don't. Would there be how would you function if you were afraid of fears, but not actually the fears? Would you be afraid of the people that have the phobias? Because that's the only way you can experience someone else's phobia. I don't know. This is a deep philosophical question. I'm going to think about all night.
I need a psychiatrist.
I do. I totally do. Laura, what about new shoes on the table? I heard that was bad luck.
Bad luck. Yeah. Not even new shoes. Any shoes on a table.
Any shoes.
Is terrible. That was one of the trivia questions, by the way.
That sounds like my mother. Get your shoes off the table.
Yeah. Well, it makes kind of sense, because you know, shoes are dirty and you don't want to spread hoof and mouth disease or whatever. So yeah, it's a common sense thing not to put shoes on tables.
Wow, that's interesting, because it just hit me, you saying that I mean, I would think more like superstitions like that were more for like etiquette, or hey, like don't put your dirty shoes up on the table because I just cleaned it or something like that. But thinking now, like hundreds of years ago, where you could get these diseases because people stepped in crap and put it up on the table because they put their shoes up. Wow. Okay.
Well, sometimes people make up superstitions to prevent a certain behavior they don't like. Just like when we made up the one about cell phones.
Yes, that's right. That's right. We're totally gonna change the way theaters are run with superstitions. All right. Next question, please. Laura, my father believed it was bad luck to see the new moon first through glass. Oh, he would go outside without his glasses on to view it before accidentally seeing it through glass. Heard of that one?
I've been collecting superstitions that are handed down through the family. That's a good one. I hadn't heard of that one before. I knew about the moon and, nightmares and all that stuff, but no, this is good. I like to collect these little stories. I think they're interesting.
I'm looking it up to see, like, that's amazing. All right, so it says here, according to superstition, yes, viewing the moon through glass, particularly the new moon, is considered bad luck in many cultures. With the belief that seeing it directly is the best way to receive its positive energy. Drink, people. This is especially prevalent in Irish folklore. Okay. Oh, also, I didn't warn you. There is an unwritten rule here that when people use the term energy in the wrong context, usually in paranormal circles, we have to drink.
Oh,
so
okay. Wait a minute.
There we go. Look at that. Oh, we have to toast. Hold on. There you go. We got a toast. Clink.
Salud.
So there you go. That was a good one. I learned something new.
So, telescopes, the use of telescopes. You can't look at the new moon through a telescope?
Yeah.
You can't look at it first.
At first. You have to look at it to get its positive energy
Through your naked
eye. I guess like if you don't get that positive energy, reasoning behind the belief. Some interpretations suggest that viewing the moon through a barrier like glass symbolizes a disconnect from its power or lack of direct connection with its energy. All right. So, yeah. Ancient people were silly. Okay. All right. What else we got? That was fun. Kenny Margaret, question: is the 4-leaf clover the most famous superstition?
I wouldn't know about how famous it is. It's very popular in Ireland. That's why it's always used as a symbol for the Irish culture. But it is rare to find a 4-leaf clover.
Yeah.
So maybe, you feel fortunate that you did, but don't waste your time going around grabbing one. It's not going to bring it.
Right.
It's not going to bring you good luck.
I think a lot of these superstitions will be cultural based. I mean, they'll be popular in some cultures because when we started thinking about doing the superstition bash again, I started looking into it. Like, all right, let's do them from around the world. Let's not just do them that like common ones that I'm familiar with. Let's look around the different cultures. And I can't rattle them off from my head because I don't remember all of them. But reading some of them, I was like, are you kidding me? Like, this is a thing? Because there were so many weird superstitions that people practiced or avoided. Just weird things. Like just as simple as closing the windows at night. You weren't allowed to keep the windows open because the people feared that spirits would come in through the windows and attach themselves to you. I mean, it's as simple as that. But all right, moving on. Let's see. Jeffrey, what's up? Jeffrey Funk. So was there a 13-month calendar? In a year, the moon cycles the earth 13 times. So a month of an even 4 weeks, 13 months would fit a year with a leap day or extra hours monthly.
Yeah. So, they recently, I'd say about 5 years ago, they changed all the zodiac signs because the earth was in a different perspective of the stars that dictated the zodiac signs. And they actually added a zodiac sign.
Wow.
So I think it's called Ophiuchus, Ophiuchus, Ophiuchus. But anyway, that just makes me so crazy. I cannot stand horoscopes and zodiac signs. I just get very upset because I think horoscopes create discrimination. Okay. Because what you're trying to do is you're trying to put someone in a category. You're trying to label them with, Leos are, or, Pisces will do this. And And that is not a good way to meet and make friends by
Right.
categorizing them immediately.
Yeah.
So let's do a fun experiment. Why don't we ask someone in the audience just what their birth date is? Or do they know their zodiac sign?
Okay. Yeah. Everyone in chat, put your
Well, the first one.
put your, put your
First
sign
one.
in.
Yeah, just give me a random zodiac sign.
Let's see. Leo. There you go. Adrian Hill. What's up?
Okay.
So we
Leo.
have Leo. Yeah.
Okay, so let me tell you some of the people that were born and consider themselves Leos. The great train robber, Ronnie Briggs, the notorious criminal, Alvin Francis Creepy Carpus was his name. Oh, and Jerry Falwell is a Leo. And the Long Island Lolita, Amy Fisher, is a Leo. So do you think your personality goes with that?
Not looking good, Adrian. Not looking good. It explains a lot, Adrian.
Give me one more.
Scorpio.
Scorpio. I don't have Scorpio. Give me another one.
I'm sensing a bias. I think someone's playing favorites with themselves.
Okay, so someone in the chat was Taurus.
Taurus? Okay, Taurus. Here's a good one. Taurus. Here's some people born under the zodiac sign Taurus. Hitler.
Oh.
Denise D'Souza.
You really didn't have to go any further than Hitler.
I know, right?
Saddam Hussein.
Oh my goodness.
Bernie Madoff. Susan Atkins. John Wilkes Booth.
Oh.
And that's it on my list.
Who was that? Who was Taurus? We're getting them out. Julie JJ was a Taurus. Who else was a Taurus? Oh well, I'm getting everyone's zodiac sign now. That's great. I love that. Laura B. Okay, Laura. Sorry, you're doomed. You're doomed. You're gonna have a really bad. It's not gonna go well. and it probably. Oh my God, we're responsible. We made her break a mirror. Oh, okay.
But really, Kenny, people who regularly consult horoscopes usually have trouble making decisions, and they seek an easy answer to life's difficult questions. So this is why I can't stand horoscopes. Our natural circumstances and the situations that we find ourselves in, they can't be predicted in the alignment of the stars.
Right.
So, the Friggatriskaidekaphobia Treatment Center would request that whenever you hear the word horoscope, you instead say horrible scope. And when you hear the word astrologer, remember, we spell it with 2 S's.
Astrologer. Oh, that's a t-shirt.
That's one of the games we play. Pin the tail on the astrologer.
Look at that. That's awesome. I love it.
And we actually take pin the tail on the donkey, and I put an astrologer's face on it.
That's cool. That's cool. But you're right. I mean, it's consulting your horoscopes is just not a way to live. And it's been demonstrated so many times by many people how you can just go through all of them, and they will all apply to you in some way, and they will not apply to you in some way. So they're not. Yeah, they're very general statements, and I'm sure they're recycled over and over again, and it sucks. It comes down to kind of I know they're usually called Barnum statements, but cold reading kind of thing, and people are doing their own cold reading because they're looking at it and trying to associate. They're trying to make a connection where there is none.
And there's no scientific evidence that the alignment of the stars will impart any type of personality trait.
No, the stars and planets don't give a rat's ass about you or anyone on this planet. It just doesn't matter. They're going to go on. They were moving before you were here. They're going to keep moving after we're all gone. So they have no effect on us.
Right.
All right. What am I? Oh, I see that question. Kenny, what are you? I'm an Aries. I am nothing. I am a Kenny Biddle. That's what I am.
Well, you're not too bad. The other people born in that particular sign were Clyde Barrow, Bonnie and Clyde, Roscoe Fatty Arbuckle.
Well, that fits.
Terry Nichols. Oh,
Ooh.
he was mean. And Timothy McVeigh, actually. Yeah, both of them were the RS.
I'm going to break the mold. All right, we got Cree Storm. Don't you feel that people's superstitious beliefs can be debilitating for some?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Definitely.
But people are so afraid to make a decision without consulting, their horoscope. And
Right.
that's shameful because, you've just got to analyze your circumstance, nature, make decisions using critical thinking skills and weighing the consequences. And, there's so much to thinking for yourself that when you run to an easy answer, you're doing harm.
Right. Yeah. I mean, a lot of these, I guess the common ones that we know about, like walking under a ladder or not stepping on cracks. I mean, we do it, nothing happens. These are superstitious beliefs that if you give into them, it limits your life. It really, it closes you in to a tunnel where you have to follow a certain path and you can't branch out if you want to, because you're so afraid to do this or afraid to do that. So yeah, I agree. It's debilitating to some people.
Well, when we encourage people to trash their horoscope and trash their zodiac sign, and so we give out certificates when people do that, and the certificate says, "Be it known that as of this date, all past astrological indiscretions are null and void, and from this day forth, this person has agreed to take responsibility for shaping his or her own future, relying on intelligence and the scientific method of decision making." And that certificate is given to people who participate in that dance game I told you about.
So I want one. I want one. I think many of the people in the chat probably were going, "Ooh, I want one of those too." We're gonna have to have a dance off.
I also give away clean bills of mental health. And so we fill it in with the person's name and we say that person has successfully passed anti-superstition test administered on this day and whatever the date of the party. And from this day forward, the holder of this clean bill of mental health shall be absolved of all past superstitions, indiscretions to begin a new mental state of skeptical reasoning and rational thought processes. Further, the holder of this clean bill of mental health has agreed to take responsibility for shaping his or her own future, relying on intelligence and the scientific method of decision-making, and will no longer fear Friday the 13th and will continue to question all habitual and ritualistic responses to superstition.
I want one of those too. We need to get you back here for our superstition batch.
I'll bring these.
Because that would be a lot of fun. That would go up. Well, I'm going to say on my wall, but I don't have any wall space left.
Yeah, we'll find
I'm looking around here. All the walls are covered. There's nothing. There's no empty space. But I'll figure it out. I'll take Ben Rafford's picture down.
Well, I'll send you my picture in his place.
Okay, that's good. Has to be autographed. So we can go up there and just when he shows up again, he'll be like, "What happened to my picture?" I'm like, sorry, Margaret was just much cooler than you.
Ben Radford actually did a program for me an anti-superstition program. By the way, the Free Thought Society has also done online anti-superstition events, and you can find them on the Free Thought Society YouTube. And I think you'd enjoy all of them because we've had some wonderful speakers and experts, and the program is a lot of fun. So please look us up, Free Thought
Awesome.
Society YouTube.
All right. I'm putting your website in the chat now for the Free Thought Society. So, all right. Next question, Julie N. What does she actually do? Her job, party planner? I'm confused. I'm guessing I was expecting something else.
Well, I am an activist, and my serious side is maintaining the Jeffersonian wall of church-state separation. I'm very active with anti-discrimination efforts. I lobby. That's my serious side. I also, as editor of the Free Thought Society News, we publish a lot of meaningful articles and suggestions for activism.
Okay.
Then my less serious side, I do the costuming at Dragon Con. I dress 45 people every year at Dragon Con. Kenny, you've got to come down. It will amaze you. We have a Skep track down at Atlanta, Georgia during the Labor Day weekend. So I help get guests for that. I'm also the parade organizer. So I bring the costumes for everybody and organize the parade. The parade is seen by millions of people, 90,000 live on the street and millions by the CW broadcast of the parade. And it's the only place I know where skeptics can reach that many people and have that much fun doing it.
I like having fun.
Yeah. And then there's this. So I really like to hone in on teaching through costuming. And I think it holds the interest of people, even if you have a serious message. So when I do my Thomas Paine assemblies for children, I dress up, I grab a teacher, I dress that teacher up as Thomas Paine. And so that's the kind of thing I like. No, I'm not just an event planner. I really enjoy my work as an educator.
Awesome. That's awesome. All right. Next question, Michael Burkine. What is the oldest superstition and what is your favorite? Okay. What is do you know what the oldest is? Or
probably has to do with, the ancient stories in the Bible.
Right. Yeah.
And then pre-pagan, where, we have uncovered graves of prehistoric people that have ritualistic things in the grave that, like to carry on to another world or something like that. Egyptians were very superstitious.
Yeah. All right, cool. I'm an avid reader. Hey, damn it, Bob is on. Can you share more of those book titles with us, please?
Okay. So I have them here. Excuse me. This one. And I had some written down, but I don't know where I put them.
That's all right. Yeah, I mean, when you find them, then you can send them to me. I'll post them to the channel, and that way people can still.
And of course, that one I showed you, about don't be mean to 13.
Yes. Yeah, I think that one is. I think that's actually on the shelf over there. But all right, wisdom. Hey, wisdom.
I found it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So the answer is Never Magic by Robert Porter, MD. He's a friend of mine. The other one is Rethinking the Anthropology of Magic and Witchcraft Inherently Human. That's by Phillips Stevens Jr. I was hoping he would be here tonight. He's so nice. And then Superstition, A Very Short Introduction by Stuart Vaz. And there's one more book for children I would recommend, and it's called All About Superstition for Kids. And that's by Josephine Madden.
All right. That's cool. I like that. All About Superstition. I got some books to order. All right. Okay. Yeah. We go on the next. Wisdom. Are you testing the bad luck walking under a ladder superstition? Oh, asking me. So, as you can see, Margaret's got a ladder next to her. But yeah, I set this up because Tim Binga, our librarian, he was in here earlier this afternoon, and we were talking about this. And I was talking about getting a mirror and trying to get someone that will break a mirror. And that's before we had Laura volunteer. But he's like, well, why don't you grab the ladder downstairs and set it up over your chair? And I was like, oh, that's a good idea. And then I realized, like, I could do it, but I guarantee that I would hit my head because I would get up forgetting that it was there. So now it's just a little bit back. So it's only a little bit, it's right here. So now I'm under it. So yeah, I am testing it to see, because I don't believe in that crap. I always walk under ladders, and I do it in spite anymore. Like, I see a ladder and it's kind of like, even if it's just like an inch into my walkway, I will move over to go under it just to do so. So,
well, Kenny, start practicing your ladder limbo.
Oh, yeah. Well, unless you got a skateboard under my back, like, there's no, my size is not going to let me win that kind of contest ever. But all right. Do you have a favorite New Year's superstition that you like to talk about? As I know none of us would partake in any.
I don't. I just enjoy the heck out of a New Year's party.
Yeah. I have a superstition that I
food. Isn't food, you're supposed to serve some kind of
like
fish
or something?
Yeah, dishes.
So,
certain
like,
dishes.
New Year's
wait.
Eve,
I
or
remember.
New Year's Day is like pork and sauerkraut, something like that. I've never done it.
I know there's like a Christmas tradition or something about this.
That's the seven.
The seven
No,
fish.
it's the new year buffet of some sort to bring you luck for the coming year.
Like, now I'm hungry. All right. But I do have a superstition. I think it would be categorized as a superstition. So when I walk in to a store to buy an electronic product, so anything electronic, if I'm going to a store, which is unusual now because I usually order it from like Amazon or something, but I cannot take the first one. So if I go up to the shelf and there's one in front of me, I can't take it. I have to take the one behind it, or like two or three behind it. And it's been since I was little. And I have this idea that the first one is the one that everyone picks up and inspects, and it's probably broken because they picked it up. So I'm not taking that one. I don't know. I guess that's a superstition, or just.
I think it's common sense, or you're just, looking for one that hasn't been handled as much as the first one.
I don't want other people's germs. All
right. Germaphobe.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, no.
No, I'm definitely not a germaphobe. I'm just weird thing. Dragon Ranger. Still, I love that name. Actually, statement. The phobia of phobia is called phobophobia. Yes, it's a real thing. Oh, thank you. All right. Thank you for clearing that up. That's interesting. Wow. Oh, there's Tim. Margaret, tell us about the Pain Society happenings.
Oh, Tim is so sweet. I just sent him a trifold about the Thomas Paine Memorial Association. And we are building a monument a memorial in Washington, D.C. for honoring our dear patriot Thomas Paine, who is often forgotten in the history books and means so much to free thinking and freedom and democracy. So we a couple of years ago, formed the Thomas Paine Memorial Association, and we got a bill passed in Congress thanks to Congressman Raskin. And we got the bill signed by President Biden in 2022. And then just recently, we testified in front of the National Park Service and the commissioners who oversee memorials in Washington, D.C., and they approved us for Area 1, the most prestigious area in Washington, D.C.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, so we're in the middle of what happens now is that we have to have another bill presented to Congress for specifically Area 1. Jamie Raskin is writing it, and we're going to get it through Congress hopefully soon. And then we'll need a presidential signature, and then we can move forward.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay. Good. Good luck. I hope. Good luck. That's the wrong thing to say, right? That's superstitious.
Good luck, yeah.
I'm working hard. I'm working as hard as I can.
So let me ask you this. Is there, so like I just instinctively and just by habit, I said, all right, well, good luck with that. But if that's something like you purge, like superstitious that you purge, is there something that you say in place of that?
Mm-hmm. I usually say, I support what you're doing. How can I help?
Okay, that's good, yeah.
Yeah. And I just try to never say good luck. And when someone says that to me, I just smile and go, well, thank you. But
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, then I support what you do. Yes.
Good.
All right.
Because good luck seems to follow with hard work.
Yes. You know, when people get off of their ass and actually do the work that needs to be done, stuff happens. All right. Let's see. Carl, has anyone ever tried to find out if luck is genuine?
I mean, a scientific study?
I guess so. So I'm looking it up. Well, I got to spell it right. Scientific study of luck. Let's see if there's any. Many of these studies have found that what a person might perceive as luck has more to do with psychology than probability. Luck is actually just her own positive attitude that keeps her open to new possibilities, new opportunities, or perceiving patterns in random acts of chance. So,
But I also want to add something to that, Kenny, because
Sure.
I've discovered that observant people are very lucky. I observe so many things that other people just look over. I have found so much money in my lifetime, just, rolled up money floating through the air, hundreds of dollars I have found over the years. Jewelry. I find jewelry all the time. I found a diamond once, and I think it's observing your surroundings has a lot to do with it. Don't just, pass by a sign. Maybe that sign says, if you read this sign and stop here, you'll win $50. It might. It's amazing what can happen when you open your eyes, look around. It's an opportunity. It's the circumstance you find yourself in, but being observant is very helpful to being lucky.
I agree. Paying attention to your surroundings, looking at details, it makes you're definitely more observant. You notice more things. It gives you more opportunity. I think that's why, like for me personally, the investigations that I do for CSI are much more detailed because I take the time. I look at every little detail, every little thing. I look at the entire area. I go over it again and again because I want to find the little details. And I think that provides more opportunity for more understanding. So yeah. Luck Factor by Richard Wiseman. Oh, good. There you go. Thanks, Tim. Appreciate that.
Oh, Tim's great.
Tim is awesome. I love Tim. He's it's so nice. It's nice because I've always liked him before I worked here. So it was rare that I got a chance to talk to him, and now I get to talk to him pretty much every day, and it's nice. He comes in here with his coffee, sits down, we have a chat in the morning, and it's really nice to go through things, bounce ideas off of him, back and forth. So yeah, it's great working with him. All right, moving on. We're almost there. We're almost at the end. Only a couple minutes to go. Anthony, dreams, are linked to divination or psychological factors?
Do you want me to take that one?
If you got something to add to it. I mean, it's kind of off superstitions, but
it is. But I happen to think that dreams are very important. I had a professor who taught me how to analyze dreams, and it was just so sensible that I use it to this day. He taught me that everything in your dream is an expression of a feeling that you have subconsciously buried, but your dream has put it into symbols. So if you dream and you wake up and you write your dream, just write it as the story, and then you go back and you put I am, and then whatever was in your dream. I am a table, and then how does that table feel? But only you, only the person, the dreamer, can interpret their dream, because it's their feelings and their symbolism. I don't agree with Freud, who says that dreams, if you are smoking a cigar, it means a penis or something. I don't know, but but I really believe that a dreamer can get a lot of emotional help by writing their dreams out and going back and feeling everything in their dream.
Okay, good. All right. Susan.
And I can send that to anybody who's interested in that process.
Oh, cool.
It's very easy.
Yeah, that's cool. What do you think about the what do you think about the drones over the cities? Oh, thoughts. Have you seen those? The news reports about those? I mean, they're drones. That's it. They're drones. There's not much more to say until we learn more from the authorities. But
if we sent drones to Iraq, our drones would be shot down by now.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm just glad people are using common sense, that they're not getting all upset about what these drones are doing. There's investigations going on. The government isn't running out there and shooting stuff down. I have to give them credit for being careful and realistic about it. I was telling my husband today that it would be great if those drones were dropping really bad puns, because they would be grown drones.
Where's my drum? Where's my? I know I have like a sound effect thing here.
Oh darn! I should have told you to put those sound effects on.
Oh wait, there we go. Hold on. All right. I knew I had sound effects somewhere. All right. So we did that. Okay. Okay, Kenny. Any you'll head? Wait. Any of you all? Anyway. Okay. You'll head down the Mississippi with an out of tune guitar and hang around near the crossroads. What? I don't know what this means.
Maybe he wants you to come visit.
You'll head down. Maybe like any chance that I'll head down. I have no idea. I have no plans to visit Mississippi. There's no conferences or anything like that there. So I have no plans right now to visit there. All right. Are we caught up?
Yeah.
All right. Good. And look, we're right on time. So we're at the end. This is your chance to tell people, if they want to learn more about you, where can they find you?
Okay. Well, you can find me all over the internet. I have a Friggatriskaidekaphobia website. I'm also president of the Thomas Paine Memorial Association. Look us up. You'll be very proud of what we're doing. And the Free Thought Society. We're going on almost 35 years of activism. So come check us out. And we have a newsletter, and it's published every 2 months. filled with some great articles from people that contribute to it. So I'm very pleased and proud to be president of the Free Thought Society. So give us a jingle. We have free subscription to the e-zine. Just send us your email address and I'll put you on the list.
Okay. All right, good. With that, we're good. I think we have a few announcements. Just stick around for a moment, if you don't mind. Let's see. I have what's coming up. So the 21st of December, if you're near Buffalo, New York, we're going to have our winter solstice party here. The Western New York chapter is hosting it. It's $20 a person. It's catered. It's good food. Definitely good food. Lots of good food. And there's activities and there's singing and a couple people talking. So if you want a night out, it's pretty cheap date night kind of thing. Come on out and you can see the center. I'm also going to do a tour. Tim and I are going to do a tour of the facility. So he's going to do the libraries. Going to do all the display cases and stuff that's up here. So if you're interested, that's a good thing to do on a Friday night or Saturday. I'm sorry, Saturday night. And then the last thing I'll say is that January 31st and February 1st, I'll be in Virginia at the Hanover Tavern Paracon. I'll be there with my friends Dave Schumacher and Tim Vickers from the show we do, Three Tortured Souls. And we have no idea what we're talking about yet. We haven't decided, but we're probably going to wait for the night before we decide what we're going to talk about, because that's what we do. And thank you, Cat Mac. It's December 17th, not 18th. It's going to be December 17th that we're going to do a movie night, 3TS movie night. So if you're interested, I'm actually going to talk to Tim and Dave on Sunday. We're going to figure out how people can get the link in order to join. We're going to watch the movie Ghost Ship, which is a horrible movie, but it's so horrible it's good. So with that, everyone, we will see you next week for an open mic night, because it's probably going to be it's before the Christmas holiday. So we'll probably be in some kind of silly, dumb Christmas sweater thing. All right, everyone, take it easy. We'll see you next week. And remember, never stop learning. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Night.
Hey, diddle diddle, here's a little riddle. Who's the best debunker? Is it Kenny Biddle? Oh, he's good, not just a little. Not at the bottom or even the middle. Strike a chord like a fiddle. Tasting the rainbow like a skittle. That's fragile and brittle. You can watch him take a problem and start to riddle the problem away. He does not play. He takes his job so seriously. He loves a challenge and won't turn you away. He's such a skeptic, he keeps stones believers exposing the fake. It wouldn't take him long to find a needle in hay. Use a magnet, damn it. Now take a drink of Kenny's specialty. Someone may say that's not for me. To each their own, it will be. Man, Kenny's such a skeptic, drinking skeptical tea. Like and subscribe, everybody turn notifications on. And go watch his show and forget about this song. Mr. Wizard or Bill Nye the Science Guy, can you remember? You'll like Kenny better, so head to the Skeptical Help Bar and meet the bartender. Pick up a drink and relax, cause nobody does this better. Not even close, not even a little. He's the one and only Kenny Biddle.